Hey guys, how's it going? Good morning. Let me go set up this room real quick and then we can get started. So let me get us all set up. 6:21 right now. We got 9 minutes till market open. So we do have a bit of time, not a lot of time, but a bit. So let me just get all this set up real quick so we can get going. Today is October 13th. So I'll set up right here. All right, solid. Get the Zoom link out for the premium members here. All right, cool. That's good right there. Let me go and finish updating this. All right, cool. People are making their way. Good morning, everybody. We got about 8 minutes till market open, so we have a little bit of time. Let me just finish setting this up on the back end. Looks like we're good for the most part. All right. All right, cool. Everyone's making their way in right now. So I'll give it a few minutes. All right, so looks like we're good for the most part, guys. Good morning. Let me get everything set up. Morning, Abraham. Morning, Delmas. Morning, Christopher. Morning, everybody. Let's see. I'm going to continue to let people into the room real quick before we get started with our analysis. So as you guys can see right here, I have this marked up. I actually took this trade right now with the K2 admins. A couple of us took a 3-minute as well. I think Sisu took it. He locked in some nice profit off this too. I kind of figured out another requirement to add to the strategy, guys. So like I was mentioning before, we're forward testing this strategy, and I'm figuring out ways to increase the win rate to avoid losses. So I'll go over that a little later as well, but I've been using that. It's been working perfectly fine. It's it's going to help us avoid as many losses as possible and help us stack up as many wins as possible. So definitely a good thing. Morning, Maria. Morning, Adrian. Morning, Rick. Morning, Thierry. Morning, Miles. Morning, Badad. Morning, Kenny. Morning, Alfred. Morning, Riga. Morning, everybody. So hopefully you guys have a great week. Had a great week so far. It is Wednesday. We're midway through the trading week. So I know the first 2 days have been kind of choppy on open. So I'm going to be a little wary on the breakout entry. But we'll try to take it. I mean, we'll see what happens. Obviously, if the market's too choppy, like how it's been Monday, Tuesday, I might just sit out the breakout because it's just been, it's been super choppy. Same with the daily entry. The daily entry was super choppy yesterday, but it was nice on Monday. So we're going to be a little careful before we take those trades. And if you guys have been on the live session, previously all throughout the week, you guys already understand what I'm talking about. So we'll continue on with that, and we'll see what happens from there. So morning, Matt. Morning, Dave. Morning, Professor. Morning, Peter. Morning, everybody. Looks like everybody's almost here. 6:24 right now. So in a few minutes, we'll go over the morning, Fernando. Oh, nice. Haven't seen you in a while, Fernando. Good to hear from you. I'm good to see you here in the room. Let's see. I think Surin has his profits for the day every morning. Yeah, so you guys can see right here. Surin shows me his profits every day. So on the 13th today, he's in profit 1,754 euros. So very nice work there, Surin. Every day has been consistent. You guys can see here. Yesterday on the 12th, he was up 3,000 euros. On the 11th, 3,000 euros. On the 8th, 1,000 euros. 100% win rate. It's key, right? Super key. My goal here is to make sure that you guys are as consistent and as profitable as everyone else here, right? I want everyone to be on the same page. And this gives you accountability. That's why it's good if you guys send me profits, because this will keep you accountable with staying on track, right? Sometimes if you guys start to trade on your own, or you guys don't keep in touch with the group, you guys tend to not be accountable. If you start to take losses, you just keep stacking in losses instead of stopping. Because if you would just show me your profits, I would ask you if you have any losing trades. I'm going to ask you, how did you take those? Why did you take those losses? And it's going to keep you accountable, and you're going to understand that, you made some mistakes there and that you should fix them. So anyways, let's analyze US 30 real quick. Market's opening in about 4 minutes. Let me put my phone in on on silent. Saren said, thanks, bro. All thanks to you. No, definitely, Saren. And I'm glad to see that you're doing well. See, I want everybody to do this well. There's no reason why you guys aren't, because you see everyone sending the profits every single morning, right? Like, looking at right here. This is all from Narith over here. All wins, right? I want everybody to be on the same page. If everyone here is killing it every single day, there should be no reason that you guys aren't. We want to make sure everyone's on the same page. Everyone's doing well. Everyone's passing. Everyone's killing it. So let's get started with our analysis here. So our 1 minute chart over here, we have a bullish bias. And the reason for that is because price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green. Looking at the 3 minute, we have same situation. Price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green here as well. Or no, the trend meter is actually red. So for the 3 minute, it's currently shifting to the upside. So we do have a bullish bias, and the reason for that is because price is above the pivots. However, it's not a strong bullish bias because the trend meter is still red down here. However, on the 1 minute, it's above the pivots and it's green. So overall, right now, we have a bullish bias. Looking at the 10 minute, let me scroll down over here. Price is also swinging above the pivots. So looking at the 10 minute here, we have a bullish bias because price is above the pivots and the trend meter is green. We have a bullish bias here on the 3 minute because price is above the pivots. Although the trend meter is not green, it's still above the pivot. So it's indicating that it's bullish right now. Here on the 1 minute, it's above the pivots and the trend meter is green. So across the entire short-term time frames, 10 minute, 3 minute, and 1 minute, it is bullish. So we'll be looking for a possible buy here. Looking over here on the 1 hour, it's currently bearish because it's below the pivots and the trend meter is red, but this is long-term bias. We're not really looking at this from a long-term perspective because we're taking these small moves. So this might be shifting to the upside, in the next hour or so. So we'll see what happens from there. However, just looking at everything on the short-term side, it's currently bullish. Unless price swings below the pivots here, then it'll be shifting to a sell, which will be a bearish bias, but currently right now, it's still bullish. Also looking at the fundamentals over here, so the futures data right here is currently up 25 points, which is not very much at all. So it's not a strong bias for the upside. Looking at retail sentiment over here, it's currently 57% long. So this is kind of a wash up, right? Because we're currently looking for a buy right now. However, the retail sentiment is currently long. We generally want to trade opposite of retail sentiment. So we'll see what happens when the market opens in 2 minutes. If the market opens bearish, then that's completely fine because then we would be expecting the technicals to follow through with it and it'll shift down here. So if that becomes the case, that's completely fine because I prefer to take sells anyways because I like to trade against the retail sentiment. I don't want to trade where everyone else is trading. So we'll see what happens here. Happy hump day, Brandy. Morning, Steven. Morning, Dave. Morning, Matt. Charlie's asking, what's the requirement for the 3 minute sell, buy, sell? You went over yesterday that one of the members came up. So for that specific strategy, Charlie, Deswell is just looking for the first valid momentum signal. So after 6:30 over here, after it, he's looking for the first momentum signal. So the first momentum signal here for the 3 minute would be a sell. I'll set it up for you guys, but I might not take it. I'll just follow it because I haven't tested it yet. We'll be forward testing it. I don't think I'll be taking the trades, but I'll be following it to see how well it moves because I did back test it a little bit and it wasn't as accurate as we thought it would be earlier in the first month of summer. It might be a seasonal thing, but we'll play along and we'll see how it plays through. So we're just looking for basically the first valid momentum signal here on the 3 minute. It's not an official strategy. It's something that we're just testing out. All right, guys. So the market is now open. Let's see what happens with here. First thing we're going to be looking for is going to be the fundamentals. So let's go here and refresh this real quick. Let me refresh this. It's currently 36 points in the green, which is not very strong, but it is in the green. So the bias right now is currently bullish. However, I don't think it's going to hold for very long. We'd have to give it some time for it to play out to see where it goes. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, if we have a solid entry, then maybe we'll take it. However, I don't think we're really going to have one today because there just isn't a bias, right? I'm looking for this to shift to the downside, and it looks like it is shifting to the downside, which is good. Looking at this right here, if this closes as a strong red candle, then it can qualify as the breakout, but I don't think I'll be taking it because of how the market has been moving Monday and Tuesday. It hasn't been moving very smooth at all off the breakout. So right here, there's no entry because it's not a strong red candle. We'll have to wait for the next one. Basically, what we're looking for here is we're waiting for price to close below these two lines and we're looking for a strong red candle, meaning a red candle with little to no wick on the bottom side, indicating that there's not very much resistance or support coming from this area, pushing it to the upside. If we have a green candle, then there's not going to be an entry there, obviously. However, if there's a buy signal there, it might be an entry as long as the fundamentals are strong, which they are not right now. So looking at the fundamentals right now, it's not very strong. It's kind of just going sideways. I think we might have a kind of a weird movement on open again, like how we've had for Monday and Tuesday, because generally when the market opens, the fundamentals should be pushing one side or the other. It shouldn't just be right down the middle. There should be some sort of direction. Currently right now, there's no direction at all. It's kind of just going sideways. Looking at the news this morning, Wednesday, we did have CPI news at 5:30. That's kind of what pushed price. It was positive news and it pushed it up slightly. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. You guys also have to keep in mind that the G20 meeting is today. It's pretty much all day today, so it's gonna be a little risky. Again, at 10 o'clock, we have a lot of news events today. The Fed speaking all day today, pretty much. So just keep that in mind. So right here, this would technically, I don't think I would take it because the fundamentals here are not strong. We basically want to trade off the fundamentals and we want to trade in that direction. So fundamentals are 35 points in the green, which is not very strong. I mean, technically, if you wanted to take a very, very risky breakout, you would take this one here, but I would not recommend taking this. I'll follow it, but we're not going to take it just to see where it goes, because I don't think it's going to be going in the proper direction. It's probably going to be going back and forth. So let's see where it's going here. And don't take this trade, guys. We're just following it. So this isn't a trade that I would recommend taking. This is something that we're just following to see where it goes. I wouldn't take it because the fundamentals aren't very one-sided. We need fundamentals to be either 100 points in the green or 100 points in the red for it to be a strong bias. Currently, right now, there's no bias. It's just right down the middle. It's going between positive 30 to negative 30 to positive 30 to break even, right? It's just going right around the middle. So there's no entry available for that right now. But we will follow this just to see how it moves. So that's something that we'll just follow through with. I'll probably be applying the scalping strategy. So I'll put the requirements here for that as well. But give me a second. We'll just wait for this and we'll see how it plays out first. I'm not saying that you guys should take this. I'm just marking it up because this would technically be the breakout if anyone was to take it on a good day. Today's not a good day to take it because there's no bias right here. Also, there's some news right here. S&P ticks higher as investors weigh fresh inflation data. So I also wouldn't trade right now because news just got released for CNBC. I think this is going to be a trap. They're probably going to spike price up and spike it right back down. So there we go. As this pushes up, this would technically be the breakout, and it would have hit TP1 already at this point. But I'm not going to take it. We're just going to follow it to see where it goes. And as you can see right here, price might just come right back down because they did release positive news here. Usually when CNBC releases some sort of news that indicates price is positive or negative, even S&P, because S&P runs side by side with US 30. If they release some positive news, it usually spikes up for a second and then it comes right back down like it did right here, right? So that news came out, it spiked price up and then it came right back down. That's why I wouldn't want to mess with it because it is definitely risky. And as you can see right here, it's doing exactly what I anticipated. This is why I didn't want to take the trade. So I'm just gonna move all this stuff over real quick because we're not really looking for these things here. And as you guys can see, it's coming all the way back down. It's too risky to take. That's why I don't recommend that you guys take it today. All right, let me check this real quick. All right, so the fundamentals are still kind of bullish. They're not very bullish, but they're still just somewhat bullish, to say the least. So let's see. And as you can see right here, it's doing exactly what we anticipated, right? Price came up after the news that was released right here, and then price came right back down. It was a classic pump and dump. That's why I wouldn't have recommended taking it. So just wait for this to play out. Let's see. Yeah, so guys, if you guys are just entering the room, we didn't take this trade. We're just following it. The reason why we didn't take it because there were a lot of issues with the fundamentals today. It wasn't one-sided how it normally is. It was kind of just bouncing back and forth. Also, we had CNBC release this little news article right here indicating that the S&P was bullish, And what I anticipated and what actually happened was I anticipated that price was going to spike up and it was going to come right back down. And that's exactly what happened right here. Price spiked up, then it came right back down. So just be careful, guys. Don't get caught in these traps today. We're not going to take the breakout. We're going to be looking for some scalps here. So let me just put the requirements here for these specific strategies. This is the 1 minute pivot scalp. I need to add another requirement to the high-low strategy. So firm price not touched. Previous swing before breaking close. So like I mentioned, guys, this strategy is still going to be obviously work in progress. So every time I find something new that works very well, I'm going to be adding it to the requirements here. KT US 30 high-low scalp. Okay. KT US 30 high-low scalp. All right. So there's another requirement there for that specific strategy. And I'll just put an alert here so that we can follow it. But, like I mentioned, we're not in this trade. We're just following it to see how it plays out. Because I do think it's going to play out. However, I thought it was very risky because of how it's been moving. So. And I'm sure this isn't a trade that you guys would have wanted to be in anyways. Because the thing is, you probably would have been sweating if you saw it come down right here and then coming right back up. It's just whipsawing back and forth. There's no clear direction with regard to how price is moving. And you can see right here, obviously, it's been moving very weird. So let me go here to 630 and I'll show you how there's not really much direction. It's kind of just bouncing back and forth, kind of similar to how price was moving yesterday as well. If you look at price yesterday, see how these 630 at where these huge spikes happen right here? There's no clear direction at all, right? It's kind of just going back and forth. Same with the day before as well. On Monday, the market this entire week has just kind of been back and forth. It's right here was a bit smoother actually because it came down slightly and then it came right back up for a smooth push to the upside. So it faked out right here and then it pushed up. Yesterday it didn't really do that. It kind of just went back and forth for the entire day. Same with how it is moving today as well. Today it's kind of just moving back and forth as well, right? There's no clear direction here. So going back to our charts, you can see how price is moving. And that's why we decided not to take this trade here. But we'll be looking for scalps. So I do have my alerts turned on. So we'll be looking for some possible scalps over here. I'll turn on the requirements for this. This is the 3-minute pivot scalp. This is going to be the 10-minute snipe. Let's see if there's any zones around this area. And if you guys aren't aware, I have different tabs open. So if you guys are wondering, how do the charts change so quickly? It's because I have multiple charts open. Because a lot of people have been asking me that, how do I keep flipping between charts so quickly? It's because I have different charts open. I have multiple tabs. Let's fix this real quick. This is just a huge zone right here. All right, so I'll turn that off. All right, yeah, so no entries off these here, off the snipe. We're basically looking for a wick rejection off the pivot, which we haven't had yet. And we'll just follow through with this here. So we got that right there. Same with this here on the 10-minute. This is going to be the daily entry right here. So, and we'll mark this up right here as well. So basically for this strategy here, we're waiting for the first valid K2 signal after 630. For the snipe, we're looking for a wick rejection off the pivot over here. For the 3-minute, we're looking for a retracement and a swing back up. Same with 1 minute here, we're looking for the retracement and a swing back up, which we do not have yet. let's see, I'm going to go and identify the swing highs here for the other strategy as well that we're forward testing. This one, the K2 high-low scalp strategy. I'm just identifying the swing highs and the swing lows so that we can identify when to make these entries off here. So we're not in this trade, guys. Just another reminder, if you guys are just joining the room, we're not in this trade here. We're just following it because this technically would have been a breakout. However, we decided not to take it because there was a lot of factors indicating that price was going to be manipulated. Right here, CNBC released this news event at 6:03. We identified that price was going to spike up because of the news event, and then it was going to come right back down for a fake out. So like basically fake people out right here at 6:03. It came up and then it came right back down, right? Because that's generally what happens when CNBC releases news. They'll have price spike one direction and then it'll come right back down. And that's why we decided not to take the trade. Also, we didn't have a bias here on the fundamentals. Generally, we want to have the daily average to be above 100 points or in the red 100 points. Right here, it's just at 18 points. So the bias for a buy is not very strong. It's just bouncing back between a buy and a sell. Looking at the stock index right here, we generally want this to be one-sided because we want to trade in the direction of fundamentals. However, right now, it's just right down the middle, right? There's not very much one-sidedness. There's the only company that's holding up the Dow right now is Salesforce and Microsoft. They're both up 4 points right now. Vice versa, looking at the red stocks, it's being weighed down by McDonald's, JP Morgan, Amex, and Goldman Sachs and United Health Group. So there's a couple of red stocks here that are just holding it down heavily. Right now for the green side, there's just a couple that are really strong. Until these like start to move one-sided, then it's going to, probably push in that direction. However, right now that hasn't, showed itself. Also looking here at the average, it's now red. So as you can see, price goes up and down, back and forth. You don't want to trade when price is going up and down like that. You want to trade when it's one-sided because you want to be on the proper side of the market. Also looking at retail sentiment over here, retail sentiment is currently 57% long, meaning that retail traders are currently buying right now. Usually we don't want to trade with the retail traders. We want to do the opposite. So what I'm waiting for here is I'm waiting for the fundamentals to swing to the red side. Once it swings to the red side, I can start taking some sells because I don't want to trade where everyone else is trading. I want to do the complete opposite. So looking at this right here, that's another reason why I wouldn't have taken this buy here. And as you can see, if we took this buy here, if you guys didn't close it at TP1, which would be the middle mark right here, you would have been stopped out. However, if you decided to wait like we're doing right now, we're just waiting for this to come down. Now, if we waited for it to come down, we can take this for a sell. Technically, this would have been a pivot scalp for a sell right here. So if you were applying this strategy, there would have been an entry right here, but I still wouldn't have taken this because like I mentioned, we're waiting for that confirmation, right? So looking at this strategy right here, this was an entry, and I'll just rewind it to this place just so I can show you, but it would have been a very, very risky entry because we still don't have a direction from the fundamentals. Fundamentals are still in the green. And it's bouncing between green and red. But looking at the strategy here, you can see the first requirement is to confirm a valid K2 momentum signal, right? Right here is a valid signal because it's a sell signal with a red candle within it. For the second requirement, you want to confirm that price is below the K2 pivots, which are these two lines right here, for a sell. So the two requirements are met. We have a valid sell signal. It's below the pivots. You can enter on the open of the falling candle. For this example here, you would set this to, we don't need to set it up because it's already within the parameters. So we would have set this up here and then we would have taken it and then it would have hit TP right there. Right. So this would have been an entry, but like I mentioned, it's still risky right now at this point. This is why we're being careful. If you guys are new here, or if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know that I'm a very conservative trader. I don't like taking trades that I don't know are going to be 100% a win. I don't like losing trades. So whenever I do take a trade, I make sure it's like absolutely positive before I hop into it. So just, keep that in mind. So here's the pending sell for the strategy that Charlie was mentioning before. This is one that Deswell takes. Basically, this is the daily strategy, and this is not an official strategy. Let me just go and just copy this over here real quick. And then I will put this over here. So this isn't an official strategy, but I'll just put it here just so that you guys can see daily US 30, daily. Okay, so I'll just put this here. I don't have CP stuff, so we're gonna call that as pending. Also right here, unfinished, in progress, because we're not. This isn't an official strategy, or we're still forward testing this to see how well does it work. I'll just save this right here as well. to US 30. All right, so we say that right there. Just for you know, our testing purposes. We're still testing this right now. We haven't even tried it before. This is just a strategy that one of our members has been using, and he's been saying that it's been working really well for him. So we don't have it ready yet, but we'll be following it if it does come through. So guys, I've never tested this strategy myself. Like, I haven't tried it live yet. I back tested a little bit. It does work. It's been working well recently, but in August, it wasn't really working that well. So it's something to be careful with. I'll just mark it up. We'll follow it. If it plays well, you know, that'll be a plus in my book. And then we'll just keep testing it forward and see how well does it work. If it continues to work very well, then, you know, maybe we'll incorporate this as an official strategy. But currently right now, it hasn't been tested. So there's no specific entry that's available for that yet. Also looking at this other strategy, so the same entry here, that would have been a 1 minute pivot scalp. It was also a high-low scalp too. So as you can see, sometimes these strategies overlap and they both work alongside each other. Generally, when it works for two different strategies or two different requirements, it's usually going to be a win. And this would have been a good entry here. However, we just weren't very, you know, we just weren't very confident with like how it was moving at the time. So let me look at the fundamentals real quick and see if this has changed for a sell. It's currently now a sell bias. It's not a very strong sell bias, but it is a sell bias. So it does work in the favor that we're looking for here. So I might take this with a smaller lot size and then just let it run to see how it plays out. But you know, you guys just got to be careful. I don't recommend you guys take this trade because we're still testing this. This is a work in progress. But if you guys want to follow it, you know, feel free to follow it. So we'll just follow it and see where it plays out from here. I don't recommend anyone take it. I might take this with a smaller lot size just to test it out to see how it works. So let me see if I could. So I'm just saying we're forward testing the strategy, guys. So just keep that in mind, okay? I want you guys to hop in this trade and then not understand what you guys are doing here. Adjust my TP a little bit. All right, so here goes. Price moves down right here. What I'm going to do too is I'm probably going to move my stop loss and profit. Yeah, I'm going to move my stop loss and profit real quick. 3, 4, 3, 16. 3, 4, 16. All right, my stop loss has moved in profit. We're just testing the strategy here. It's almost at full TP. I mean, it doesn't matter for me at this point because I already moved my stop loss in profit. So if it hits TP, it hits TP. If it hits my stop loss in profit, that's fine too. 3-minute daily, full TP. All right, so I'm currently in profit. Fuck, I actually took this with a full lot size. So I'm actually in profit 3,000 right now. I'm letting it drop. I forgot to change my lot size on this, but it's okay. I already moved my stop loss in profit, so it doesn't matter. Either way, we're testing this out here. All right, there we go, full TP, almost. There we go, full TP off that daily. Locked in about 4,000 off that trade, which is cool. So this was a test, guys. We're still testing the strategy. Obviously, it works very well. So, you know, maybe it's going to be something that we incorporate as an official strategy. So there we go. We did that live. It was my first time taking it. I was supposed to take it with a half lot size, but I was using my my automatic TP stop loss, and I wasn't able to change it because I was just what I did was I changed the stop loss TP, but I forgot to change my lot size. So you know, nice profit off that. Whoever caught it with me there, I think Charlie probably caught it. That dude was waiting for this strategy. So I mean, it was good. So it played out exactly how we anticipated. New K² 3-minute daily. And I know a lot of people are going to like the strategy because it's very simple, right? You don't have to think very much. You just wait for the first valid signal after 6:30. So there we go, guys. Congrats to whoever caught it there. Looks like a lot of you guys caught it because I'm just seeing everybody post their profits right now. I got a little late, so I have, well, I mean, also the spread. So good to see everyone profit off that right there. You know, this was just it was a test and it played out perfectly. So, all right, that worked good. Now it's working in our, well, I mean, it's not working in our favor, but we're looking for sells, and now it's pushing in our direction. It's 82.64 points in the red. So that's perfect. We wanted it to be a sell anyways. So there we go with that. Yeah. That's good. So let's see. A lot of you guys took it. So CERN took the trade here too. He said, haha, awesome. He locked in a total of 3,149 euros this morning. Nice work, CERN. Looking over here. So a lot of you guys do put a lot of trust in me, which I do appreciate, but you know, just make sure that you're using proper risk when you guys are taking these trades. So let's see. Angela over here locked in a total of 935. Nice work, Angela. Her other account over here, 409. Great work, Angela. So nice profit right there. Looking at Angela again right here, she's now in profit 1,429. Great work, Angela. She took the sell right there. She actually took the trade that we were looking at. So she said, thanks, Des. We'll took it for a half profit. So a lot of you guys actually took this trade with me. So I'm glad that you guys have that trust in me to take a trade that we're just testing using our strategy and our indicators here. That's the first time I actually took it, guys. So that's literally the first time I took it. Roland here locked in a total of 1,315. Narith over here took it as well, locked in a total of 3,235. Nice work, Narith. Right here too, locked in a total of 1,310. So two different accounts here. And as you guys can see, Deswell is over there in the YouTube chat. So you can see Deswell, he's a Forex pilot. That's his name on the YouTube. So big thanks to Deswell for letting us know about this strategy, right? Deswell has been a longtime member with K2 from the very beginning. And as you can see here, we're a community that likes to share our ideas with each other. If we see something that works very well, we share with each other. And, you know, with that said, it helps us all become better traders. We're not here in a competition. We're here to help each other out, make sure that everyone's profitable. Rick over here locked in a total of 1,335. Nice work, Rick. Let's see, Cheryl here, she's up 1,287. Great work, Cheryl. Sisu up a total of 3,317. Nice work, Sisu. Let's see. Dejan over here in profit a total of 1,270. Nice work, Dejan. Ryan Visco over here in profit a total of 1,644. Nice work, Ryan. Sisu again right here in profit 1,020. Uncle over here in profit a total of 1,522. Nice work, bro. And then my cousin Andy over here, Jose, he's in profit a total of 1,897. Great work, Jose, on his challenge too. So you should be done with your profit and with your challenge soon. Let me see if there's any other trades before I continue looking at this stuff. So technically no trades available right now, so that's okay. We'll keep looking at any possible entries as we continue on. This technically would be the daily entry, but I wouldn't recommend taking it, guys, because this is such a big candle right here. And the problem with the candle so big like this is that it's probably going to have to retrace back up. So I wouldn't recommend taking this daily. We'll mark it up. So if you guys want to follow it, however, I don't recommend you guys take it because the problem with this is that, it's pushed down so far. We'll still mark up, alerts here because I know some of you guys still do take it. Like some of you guys are daredevils, right? You guys don't care. You guys like taking risks. So if you guys want to take it, I mean, feel free. I'm not going to take this trade. So, take it at your own risk, but I will keep alerts going right here for when TPs are hit so that you guys can be aware, when to move your stop loss and profit. All right, TP1 is actually already hit over here. So I'm just going to give a little update here for TP2 is about to be hit as well. So whoever wants to enter it, I mean, there you go. TP2 already, it's too late for me to enter. So even if I wanted to, it's way too late. And I'll put their little update here because I know some of you guys did take this trade. Because a lot of you guys do know the strategies and you guys have the indicators. So you guys are all doing this on your own, even though I didn't take it myself. So I'll just go ahead and just give you guys a little update right there as well for that. So that you guys know to move your stop loss and profit. It's key to move you guys. It's key that you guys are moving your stop loss and profit, guys, because this is it's a weird market. This whole day is going to be weird because it's the G20 meeting. There's also the Fed speaking all morning too. So you guys just have to keep in mind, there's a lot of stuff going on today. It's not a normal trading day. The market, it could work in your favor or it can work against you. Just depends on like if you're on the right side. Currently, we're on the right side, obviously, and we're making a pretty nice profit all throughout the morning. So just be careful, right? I just want to keep reminding you guys to protect your positions whenever possible, because Today's not the day to gamble. Anyways, going back over here. So Ryan made a total of 1,644. Nice work, Ryan. Looking over here, Scotty made a total of 746. Great work, Scotty. CT over here, he's in profit a total of about 5,000. He made 2,300 on one account, 2,700 on the other account. Great work, CT. Going over here, there's more profits coming in. So let's see, Rick said passed in 3 days, taking lower lot sizes than normal. So guys, this is key, right? Rick figured out what his problem was. Like Rick knew that his problem was taking too big of a lot size and just trading way too much, right? Rick passed his challenge in 3 days because he listened to like what was his problem, and he took lower lot sizes. So Rick didn't try to pass right away. He just did things properly. And now Rick is finally passed. So guys, if Rick can do it, I mean, you guys can do it, right? You guys know Rick. You guys have been in the group for a while. And that's not to down talk Rick, but Rick's been trying for a while now, and he finally figured out what his problem was. And that's what I'm trying to get across to you guys, right? If you guys have any problems with trading, you guys gotta be real with yourself. You gotta understand, are you over trading? Are you revenge trading? Are you over leveraging? Rick was kind of doing all three at once, and that's why he was having issues passing. But now he's passed in 3 days, doing things properly. So big congrats to Rick. Like huge congrats to Rick, honestly, because I know this has been a long time coming. Looking at this right here, my cousin Jose locked in a total of 4,408, and he's about to pass his challenge too. So Rick passed, my cousin Jose is about to pass. Scotty over here is now in profit 1,083. Great work, Scotty. Looking over here at Eunice is in profit a total of 1,154. Great work, Eunice. And Albert. So Albert's now in profit 1,661. So as you guys can see here, we only took a couple trades this morning, but everyone has made some pretty massive profits. Mrs. Brickhouse over here as well, in profit a total of 7,841. Big congrats to Mrs. Brickhouse as well. I mean, you guys are killing it this morning. Big congrats to everybody. I'm only in profit about like 5,000, but it's good to see a lot of you guys here in profit way, way more than me. So big congrats to everybody. Let me continue looking for trades here. There's no trades that are available at this time. So when trades become available, we'll be looking for trades. However, right now, currently, there's no trades that are necessarily available. So we'll keep looking for trades here. If anything comes up, then we'll take it. Otherwise, let me just go through the rest of everyone's profits here. So Cheryl just posted this meme over here. So congratulations to Rick. So big congrats to Rick. Maddie over here too. Maddie's currently up 1,793. Nice work, Maddie. And this is why it's important that you guys send your profits. You guys aren't sending your profits to show off. You're sending your profits for accountability. Because the thing is, like Rick always sends his profits, and he shares when he loses. So we know when he's not doing well. And that's how we're able to help him. We're like, Rick, you got to change something up. You're doing something wrong. And now he finally changed it up, and here he is, right? That's why everyone sends their profits here. This is not to show off. This is to be accountable. Because the thing is, if you're sending profits every day and one day you're not sending profits, we're like, why is this guy not sending profits? He probably had a losing day. And, a lot of people don't like to share that. They like to share wins, but they don't like to share losses. As long as you guys share losses, we can help you guys, get out of that hole if you guys are stuck in that hole. So Miles over here as well. Miles locked in a total of 722. Great work, Miles. Big congrats to you too. Eunice said that he took the daily entry. He closed it at TP1, then he reached his daily profit goal. So Eunice's goal here is to make 1,000 a day, right? 1,000 euros. These aren't dollars, these are euros. So Eunice's his goal is to make 1,000 a day. He's trying to make 4 euros a week, right? So he hits his goal every single day. You can see your Eunice here. This is what I'm talking about, accountability. If you look up here, every day Eunice sends me his profits. He wants to make sure that he's reaching his goal every single day, right? Like on Friday, he made it halfway, but it was Friday, so it was a risky day, and he stopped trading. That same day, he took another trade, made his 1,000 goal. He was done for the day. On October 12th, right, he was close to his goal. He made 700, no losses, and then he got really close to his goal here, and then he just kept going, and then he hit his goal there. So every day, his goal is to make 1,000 euros. He wants to make 4,000 euros a week, and that's good, guys. So if you think about it, 4,000 euros a week times 4 weeks in a month, that's 16,000 euros a month. And he's just trading with us here in the morning. That's it. So, it's very possible. As long as you guys stay consistent, you guys stay real with yourself, it's very possible for you guys to reach those goals. So yeah, big congrats to you, Eunice. I'll just put these here. Your first profit was 494. Now you've made 1,154. So he's made his goal, and now he's going to take a break from trading, which is smart, right? Hit your goal and then just take a break. Come back the next day, ready to do it again. So this right here is technically going to be an entry for the 1 minute scalp. I'm not going to take this one yet because the problem is it's getting close to this line right here. So for me, now that we have multiple strategies on the 1 minute, guys, I'm being careful when it gets close to areas like this here, because I'm expecting it to like retrace back a little bit. So technically this would be the 1 minute scalp right here, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to watch it. What I'm going to be looking for is for price to close below here. If it closes below here, then this is going to be, you know, the point where I want to make my entry. Let me check the fundamentals real quick to see where everything is going. I mean, if you guys want to take that trade, you can. The fundamentals are very red now. Okay, so this is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for, right? It's 100 points, 163 points in the red. So yeah, this would be a 1 minute scalp. I don't know if I'll take it. Let me see if I can. No, I'm just gonna wait for it. So I don't want to take it off this entry here. I'm gonna take it off when it closes below here. You know, it's just me being careful because how the market's moving. It's dropped down too much right now, so I'm anticipating it to possibly swing back up. So I'm being very careful with my entries right now. Last thing I'm gonna do is enter and lose some profit after I just made all that profit earlier, right? No, it's just about trading smart right now. It's not about being risky or taking as many trades as possible. It's about picking out the good trades from the bad trades. Right now, currently, this is an okay trade. I don't think it's a bad trade necessarily, but I think it's just an okay trade because I think it's going to have to retrace up a little bit, which is fine if it does. If it doesn't, it's cool too. It's waiting for it to close below here for me to take the trade, applying this high-low strategy instead of the 1 minute scalp. So, I mean, it's probably going to hit. If it hits, it hits. That's cool. But I want to be careful. So if you guys do want to take it, you know, take it at your own risk. Just, you know, keep in mind that I do consider this a risky trade because of how the market's currently moving right now. And that's really key, right? The key thing here is also understanding when the market's risky and when to stay out of the market. But if it does hit TP, I mean, that's all good. Oh, I just missed out on it. Looks like it's about to, but I'm not going to take that risk. I'm going to wait for it to swing below. There you go, full TP off that. So whoever caught it, you know, nice work. I'll just give you guys an update for whoever caught it. I mean, we could have been easily caught, but like I mentioned, it's going to be a bit risky. I just got to see how this closes. If this thing closes too low, then I'm definitely not going to take that again because it's going to have to retrace up a little bit before coming back down. And that's something that I don't want to get caught in either. So, you know, this is just me being careful. If you guys caught it, you guys caught it. Looks like a lot of you guys did actually catch it because I see the messages right now flowing in with profits, more profits actually. Let's see this over here. All right, guys. So another little update right there. So here's another one right here for that specific strategy. Yeah, see, this is where you guys have to like understand like where things are going, right? This is too big of a candle, so I'm expecting to swing up, and that's why I wouldn't have taken this trade right here either. And this is just me being careful. You guys understand how I trade. I'm very careful when I trade, so I don't just hop into trades for no reason. Let's see. Let me see if I'm on a hop. Man, I got to turn off my phone. It keeps vibrating. I'm not in this trade right here. I'm just watching it. If it comes back down, what I'm probably going to do is put a sell stop here. So if it does come back down, it'll fill it and I'll just automatically hit my TP. But I'm not going to enter it right here. Obviously, you can see it's doing exactly what I anticipated, right? So this candle was too big. So it's probably going to have to retrace up. And that's exactly what happened here. So that's why I didn't take the trade. Still waiting. If it comes back down, maybe I'll take it. But currently right now, I'm not. I might put a sell stop right here, so that when it comes down, it'll just fill my order and then it'll just automatically drop down. So we'll see what happens here. Get this number here so I can set it up. See, do I still want to enter it? Think about it. 1 minute. So I haven't entered it yet, guys. I'm still thinking about it. As it spikes around here. I don't know. It just looks too risky. No, I don't feel comfortable with it. It's like now or never, huh? Let's see. I gotta make a decision quick. It's probably just gonna shoot down the TP if I don't enter it. No, I don't like how it's moving right now. If it closes below here a second time, then I'll put it in. Just gonna wait for this candle to close. Just want to see a rejection off that low there for it to come down lower. Let's see. Tempted. All right, I'll just put I'm gonna put a sell stop there. So I just automatically trigger it when it comes down. And I'll just catch it as it comes down. I'm not gonna enter it right here because I'm not gonna get greedy, try to get in early. I'm just gonna put a sell stop there, and then if it comes down, it comes down. So what I have is a pending sell stop here, guys. Set it up over here. And then I already have it set at 100 pips. So when it comes down, it'll just automatically close me out. It has an automatic TP. So if it hits it, it'll trigger it to fill, and then it'll just automatically close it out if it hits down here. So I don't have to watch it. That's the worst part. If you guys are watching it, that's what's going to trip you out with your psychology. Okay, let me look at everyone else's profits here. So let's see. Tiana over here locked in a total of 6,217. Nice work, Tiana. Adrian over here locked in a total of 779. Great work, Adrian. Dell over here locked in a total of 710. Nice work, Dell. Adrian again over here, more profit, locked in a total of 1,000 right there. Great work, Adrian. Yeah, he actually took that 1 minute trade that we had right here. So he took this one right here, locked in some nice profit off that. So definitely great work right there, Adrian. Let's see what else we got over here. We got Andre over here, locked in a total of 1,795. Pretty much all wins right there. Nice work, Andre. Let's see. So I'm not in this position, guys. Just FYI, I'm not in the position. I have a sell stop right here, ready to fill my order if it does swing down. But I'm currently not in the position right now. This is why I didn't want to enter it, because I wasn't sure if it was going to drop. You know, I was feeling that it was a little bit of a risky trade. So what I did was I waited for it to swing above here. Now I have a sell stop here. So if price does swing below here, it's going to fill my order. And then when it closes down over here, it's going to automatically close my order for a profit because I have the TP already set up. So just FYI, you know, I was tempted to take it, but I didn't take it right away. I was pretty much just waiting for it to come back down and then fill the order, because I put in my stop order when it was right here. So I'm not in the position, so I don't recommend anyone take anything risky. This one was like, I was thinking about it for like a good 5 minutes, and I realized that, you know, it's probably not going to be a very safe trade unless it comes back down. So there's no risk on my end. I'm just waiting for it. If it fills, it fills. If it doesn't, I can just cancel it and I don't have to be in the trade. It's just a pending order right now. So definitely great work here, guys, amongst everyone's profits. Scrolling over here, RJ locked in a total of 7,958. Nice work, RJ. Let's see, Roland over here locked in a total of 1,625. Nice work, Roland. Let's see, Emmanuel over here locked in a total of 1,669. Great work, Emmanuel. Rick said, I know some are tired of me, but since a lot of you helped me so much, I wanted to share this report and see what you notice. Main thing I can notice is that you took a lot of trades on Monday. So on Monday, you took like 28 trades, Rick. You traded a total of 1,280 lots. Wednesday, you took smaller lots. So it looks like you, I mean, you had consistent profit, but it was definitely a, you know, consistent grind to your goal. So definitely great work right there, Rick. Brian over here locked in a total of 2,189. Nice work, Brian. Sisuk over here locked in a total of 1,560. Nice work, Sisuk. Sisuk here locked in a total of 4,227. Nice work, Sisuk, off this. So yeah, definitely great profit amongst everyone here. Everything looks good for the most part. And there we go. There we go. Full TP. Whoo, man, that was nice. Okay, perfect. So I was literally waiting for that to happen. Like I mentioned, guys, see, you don't want to get caught in these fake outs, because I mentioned that this was a big candle. It was going to have to retrace up a little bit and it was going to come down. So I had my sell stop set up right there. and then it hit my profit there. I locked in a total of 1,090 off that. So yeah, that was nice. That's the key of being patient, guys, right? Like I was telling you guys, don't enter yet, just wait. And then if it comes below here, I put a sell stop, which I did, automatically triggered. I wasn't even paying attention. I just got the alert and I was like, okay, cool. It filled me in, hit my TP right away. So definitely great entry off that right there. You can see right here, the fake out happened, right? Retraced up, went up this high, and then it came crashing all the way back down. So I'm going to mark this up right here because I entered really late. So I didn't necessarily enter over there. I just had that as a markup. And it didn't fill my order until like a little later. So damn, look at this thing dump like crazy. This is why we were waiting for the fundamentals to confirm, right? If you guys didn't wait for these fundamentals to confirm, you probably would have been taking buys. However, we waited for it and we were patient. We waited for it to indicate that it was a strong bias for a sell. And look what happened. You can see the retail traders here are getting burnt because they're long, right? There's 58% of retail traders who are long and they're praying that price is going to come back up. The price is not coming back up, it's going down. And that's why we don't want to trade with everyone else. We want to do the opposite. So this is exactly, this is exactly what we were waiting for. So earlier this morning, you guys saw that we were like, okay, maybe we'll look for a buy. I was like, no, it doesn't look like a good buy. So we're just being patient, waiting. And then we waited for it. We had the confirmation. We trade the opposite of everybody else because all the retail traders are long. We waited for that sell here, the confirmation, and look what happened. All wins today, straight wins back to back to back this morning. So big congrats to everybody here. Glad to see everyone profiting with us. It's all about patience, guys. Patience and being disciplined not to enter trades so quickly, right? Because a lot of people don't have the patience. Patience is a big key of trading, guys. If you guys don't have the patience, you're going to get burnt, majority of the time. If you guys trade with K2, you're probably not going to get burnt at all because we don't really lose here because we're very patient with our trades and we're very disciplined with making our entries. So great work, guys. Let me give a little update here for you guys here who were looking for that. But I mean, definitely great work amongst everyone. As we continue on, I think the full TP just hit for the daily too, huh? So let's go over there and check out the daily as well. Man, this is on, you guys are on fire today. So big congrats to everybody here. Glad to see everyone here killing it. It's just another day at K2, guys. Nothing different. Been doing the same thing every single day. There we go. Full TP off the daily. No drawdown. So big congrats to who caught this too, because a lot of you guys did catch this. Let me just give you guys a little update in the group. Now, what a good day today. I told you guys it was coming. I was like Monday, Tuesday is weird. Midweek, usually it picks up, and look what happened. It picked up perfectly. So definitely great work amongst everyone here. Glad to see everyone profit. You guys obviously know I'm going to profit. So I don't really care to show my profits all the time. I'm not here to show off to you guys. I'm here to see everyone else do as well. I just want to see all you guys kill it. Obviously, I can do this on my own and I can do fine trading by myself, but I'm here to share this with you guys so that everyone else here does just as good. So looking at this right here, Owen locked in a total of 2,482. So definitely great work right there, Owen. He actually took that sell that I was just talking about, right? So the sell right here, you can see he was waiting for it just like I did. Put a sell stop there, let it drop, and then he hit his full TP. So great work right there, Owen. Same with Scotty over here. Scotty was waiting for that to drop. You can see his sell position here. He waited for that sell stop, let it drop, and then he just, made profit off it. So Scotty's now up 1,313. Great work, Scotty. Looking over here at Clyde. Clyde's currently up 543. So definitely great work right there too, Clyde. I mean, you guys are killing it. Let me just give updates in the other groups over here, just so that, everyone's aware what exactly has been hitting. Because I want to make sure that you guys aren't missing anything here. So that you guys know that TPs are getting hit. You guys should be moving your stop loss and profit. All right, going over here, Uncle. So Uncle locked in a total of, not a lot of math here, but it looks like it's about 2,000. So Uncle's in profit about, he actually has other screens right here. So he's in profit 1,996. So I was close enough. I said 2,000. So he's basically in profit 2,000 for the day. Yeah, great work off that. Yeah, so Uncle said I increased by doing the sell that you called. So Uncle waited for that same sell that I was talking about in the 1 minute. He was patient waiting for it. And then as soon as it hit, he took the trade and he made profit off that. So great work right there, Uncle. Technically, this was going to be another sell right here, but we missed it because we were currently in the other trade. But if you took this one here too, this would have been another full TP right there, right? So great work, guys. We'll keep looking for some more entries here. I mean, obviously there's no entries that are available yet, but I'm happy to see everyone here killing it every day. I know some people here on the YouTube get mad that we share everyone's profits. I don't know. If you guys have read the reviews, like people leave weird reviews for K2. They're mad that everyone else is profiting and they're not profiting. But it's really hard for you not to profit as long as you follow directions, right? It's really just being patient, guys. You know, if you guys aren't patient, you guys are going to catch the good trades. But if you guys are patient, you can wait for the good ones to show up. So great work there, guys. Let me go through here real quick and see what else everyone else is doing. So Angela here, she took these sells with us on US 30. She locked in a total of 2015 for the day. Angela said done for the day. US 30 is acting right. Definitely 100%. CT over here, he's now, wow, CT's in profit 10,000 for the day. That's crazy, CT. So big congrats to CT over here. I keep wanting to say CSU, but it's CT. So CT and CSU are both doing well today on both of their trades. Alan over here as well. Alan's currently up 349 on NASDAQ and US 30. So definitely great work right there, Alan. Congrats to you. Looking at Miles over here, Miles locked in a total of 1,358. And then he took that 1 minute scalp with us, locked in a total of 1,621. Great work, Miles. Let's see. Badaddy over here. Sorry, every time I say your name, it like cracks me up. Badaddy, he locked in a total of 145. So definitely great work right there. His first profit on his funded account of 20K. So he has a 20K funded account. This is his first profit he made with us here this morning. So definitely great work right there, bro. Big congrats to you. Steven over here as well. So Steven, man, Steven's killing it too. So guys, everyone's killing it. If you guys remember Steven from the group, you guys probably remember Steven. He asked a lot of questions before. He's been trading with us. He's just like been busy. But if you guys do remember Steven, this is the Steven. He locked in some nice profit here. 211 this morning pre-market. Sorry, Steven, I just saw your messages right now. And then he's now in profit 364. So he did really well this morning. And this is a profit for US 30. So he's in profit a couple $100. Steven's starting to trade on his own, doing very well. It's not just, he's not just copying trades anymore. He's like doing stuff on his own. Cern over here. So Cern just passed. So big congrats to Cern. He just passed his FTMO. So huge congrats. So you guys can see here, people are passing FTMOs every single day with K2. Every single day, he locked in about 3,000 euros, 2,000 euros, 3,000 euros, another 3,000 euros today. And he's passed his FTMO within 6 days. Big congrats to you, Cern. Huge congrats. RJ over here, currently in profit 7,958. Great work, RJ. And I think that's it for right now. I'm not going to go over the personal messages right now. I'll look at them later. Vincent as well. So sorry, Vincent, I missed your trades here. Vincent was in profit 458 off his first account. His other account, he's in profit 732. And then his other account right here, 808. So he's been stacking up these wins along the morning. And then right now he closed out a total of 845 in profit for the entire day. All wins, no losses. It's all about consistency, guys. A lot of people don't care about win rate. We care about win rate here. Because if you guys keep stacking up wins and don't lose, you know, your profits are just going to keep stacking up as we go. Going back to the charts over here, there's no entries available. You know, just an FYI for those people who get mad that say, all I do is show profits and we don't trade. There's no trades available. That's why we're not sure. That's why we can't have any trades, guys. And it just blows my mind. Sometimes people are like, they get upset because we're not taking trades. The reason we're not taking trades is because there's nothing available. But yeah, I just want to make sure that you guys can see here, there's nothing available, right? In order for us to take a 10-minute snipe, we would need price to reject off the pivot. So there's no entry available there. Looking at the daily entry, this already hit a full TP. So this trade's done with. Looking at the 3-minute, we need a retracement to the upside and we need it to come down further in order for us to have a 3-minute pivot scalp. There's no trade available. So yeah, I'm showing you guys real time. There's no trades available. So before I get any more bad reviews about me not taking trades on the live, there's no trades available. You guys got to be patient and wait for an actual trade to come up. So again, right here, we're looking for this to come down. If there's a trade available, I'll come back to the chart and we'll take the trade. However, right now there's no trades. So we're going down the list over here to show everyone's profits. And there's a process, guys, right? So I want to make sure people are aware here because we got a couple of reviews where like this one person was like, Shawn, all he does is show people's profits. He doesn't really trade. We literally traded this morning, but right now there's no trades available. So you guys got to understand that we're actually waiting for trades, but there's nothing here right now. So anyways, back to the profits. The professor right here locking a total of 1,532. Nice work right there, professor. Andre over here in profit a total of 2,198. Great work, Andre. Back over here, let's see, Tommy here in total a profit of 2,487. Great work, Tommy. And then we have Kenneth over here, a total of 617 profit, all wins, no losses. Great work, Kenneth. Albert over here, a profit of 2,610, all wins, no losses, guys. This is what I'm trying to get across to you guys. It's all about consistency here at K2. We want to make sure that you guys are consistent and you guys are winning as many trades as possible so that at the end of the week, you can stack those all up, right? You make a couple thousand each day, you add it up at the end of the week, you're going to have a big pot ready for you. All right. So this would technically be a 1 minute pivot scalp. However, for me right now, guys, this is looking a little risky. The reason why it's looking risky is because I see price going sideways right now. I generally don't like to trade when price is going sideways. So I'm probably not going to take this one right here. I'm going to wait for that same thing that I waited for the last time, right? I'm going to wait for it to pull back a little bit. And then what I might do is I might enter with a sell stop once it pulls back. Because for one, this candle right here is kind of big. And for two, price is kind of ranging at this point. So, you know, these are a lot of confluences that I just know in my head because I've been trading for so long. I don't necessarily look for these specifically, but when I see price moving like this, it becomes a little risky and I don't necessarily want to trade right away. I'll probably wait for it to come up. Once it's done coming up, then I'll have a sell stop there and I'll just catch it as it comes back down. I don't have the sell stop set right now, so just keep that in mind. I'm trying to be as clear as possible for you guys, right? Because I know a lot of people don't understand what I'm talking about here. I'm trying to do what I did on the last sell scalp. I'm looking for it to come up a little bit. And then as it comes up, you know, up to here, then I'll probably put a sell stop here. So as it hits it, it'll just automatically trigger and it'll hit my TP. So I don't have to do anything. So just, you know, keep that in mind. So as you can see right here, price is starting to swing up because price is now currently ranging. This is why I don't decide to take this trade here. And this is something that you guys develop over time. I know a lot of you guys don't know how to identify this. I think once we have the high-low indicators with a specific indicator, once I have it sent out to you guys, this will make a lot more sense to you. Because as you can see right here, as I have these two lines lined up, you can see that price is now consolidating to the side. So let me see if I could put my sell stop there. Not yet. I'm waiting first. I'm just going to be waiting a little bit. See if I can see how far does it pull up. Because the thing is, if it triggers it too early, then I might get caught in this trade for a bit, like longer than I want to. So I'm going to be waiting here. And as you can see, price is doing exactly what I anticipated, right? I'll just move this over here because I'm not in the position. You can see price is swinging to the upside right here. What might happen is it might come up to here, and you can see it's coming up, right? Come up to here and then come back down. If this becomes a case where it comes up here, then I'm obviously not going to want to take the trade because now it's ranging for real. And you can see right here, a new low is established, and you can see the range looks a lot more clear now, right? Now that I have these two lines drawn up, you can see that price is literally ranging at this point. And I was only able to identify that because I can see this without, you know, without these indicators and stuff. Because I know what I'm looking for. So you guys got to be smart about the trades. Like I mentioned, I warned you guys not to take the trade, and I didn't take the trade myself because I did see this happening. I knew this was exactly what was going to happen. So let me just put that chart back up here. And we'll just follow it, right? We'll just follow it. Because the same pattern just played out. It literally just happened on that last trade over there, right? The trade that happened over here. The same exact pattern just plays out over and over again. But like I mentioned, if you can see right here, now that I have these two lines drawn up, you guys can see how it's literally just going sideways. If I was to hide the high-low indicator, you can see how price is literally just going back and forth this way. So what time is it? It's 7:25 right now. So it's getting close to the time of me logging off anyways. So we'll just keep watching it here. If we see anything good, then maybe we can take it in the other direction. However, I would be careful because looking at the sentiment right here. Okay, so this is kind of what spiked price up a little bit. Looking at this, FDA scientists strike forwardable favorable tone on J&J COVID booster shots ahead of the vote this week. So J&J is part of US 30. If you look at the index over here and you refresh this, J&J is actually part of US 30. It's, where's it at? Right there, Johnson & Johnson. So Johnson & Johnson was positive news, so it gave it a little push to the upside. So I'd be a little careful right now because this is breaking news. I don't know if everyone has like noticed it yet. You know, once people start to notice this, they're going to probably try to pump price up a little bit for US 30 because it's going to be positive for that specific stock. And if that becomes the case, then you can see the number here starting to decrease, right? It was like 260 points in the red. Now it's only 178. It's still 181, but it's not above 200. I think, well, it's breaking news, so people probably haven't realized this yet. It's only released 7 minutes ago. Once people start to realize this, they might try to push J&J up. So it says right here, this is a developing story. Please check back for updates. So if you see US 30 starting to push to the upside, you know, you kind of understand like exactly what's happening at this point. It's because news is released. So something to possibly keep in mind, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to go up. So I don't recommend you guys just buy US 30 and then expect it to go up because a couple other factors are still here. Retail traders are still long. So what might happen is it might have a temporary spike up and it'll just come right back down because you can see a lot of people are trying to buy the dip, right? In the morning, it was 56% long. Now it's 59% long. This means that there's more retail traders buying US 30. So what they're doing is they're trying to buy the dip, right? They see price dipping below here. They're trying to buy it. But what might happen is they might spike price up slightly because of that news. They're going to use that to manipulate price, right? Market maker is going to see that. They're going to spike price a little bit. So more retail traders buy and they're following the news. I could already tell that people saw this J&J news and then now they're starting to buy because they think price is going to spike up. However, I think the opposite is going to happen. I think they might spike price up slightly and then they're just going to dump it right back down to stop all those people out. So I would be careful. And you can see right there, price is starting to spike right back down, right? So just be careful, guys. I think at this point, I might be done trading, so I can answer questions. If you guys do have questions, drop your questions in the chat, and then I can answer them for you. Yeah, I think with the news coming out, with retail sentiment so high, with fundamentals so heavy on one side, now it's 212 points in the red. So, you know, this news event right here was supposed to mention whenever it's positive news, it's usually going to have an irregular move to the upside, and then it comes right back down. So that's something for you guys to keep in mind. But don't trade off the news. What I recommend is you guys just watch the charts and see how the market reacts to the news. So as you can see, that news event was released over here, pushed up a little bit, and now it's coming right back down. Man, I should have left that pending sell there because it looks like now it's coming right back down, but it's okay. I'm not going to take the trade. I think I'm pretty much done for this morning because I do find it to be a little risky to be trading right now. Because the thing is, people are going to react to the news late. Like, you know, this news was just released. You know, probably like an hour from now, people are going to be like, oh, J&J just released that news. And then people are going to start piling up on these buys here. And this number is probably going to increase. It's going to increase to like 60%. And then when that happens, I'm probably going to look on the 1 minute and I'm going to start looking for liquidity zones, kind of similar to how we're applying the high-low strategy here, which is going to work out pretty nicely. I actually want that to happen. I want price to push up pretty heavily. And then I'm going to draw liquidity zones. And when price comes down, I'm just going to make a ton of profit off that drop. So I want it to push up. So, okay. For the day, I think I'm done. Let me check the 3 minute. There's no entries available here. 10 minute, no entries available here. The daily, we already hit full TP. Other than that, I think this is about it. All right, so let me go and check the chat real quick to answer any questions. If you guys have questions, drop your questions in the chat. I'm gonna go through the Zoom real quick. Once I'm done with the Zoom questions, then I'll go over to the YouTube. So if you guys are on the YouTube, you know, just sit tight. I'm gonna go through the Zoom first because they have priority, obviously, and then we will be looking for anything else that you guys need help with. So let me scroll down a little bit. C6 said he caught the trade several times. Charlie said, I was scared to hold, so I closed out the 100 profit. I mean, profit's profit, Charlie, it's all good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, Rick said for reference, during the 3-minute, 56%. Daily, scroll down a little bit. Brandy's asking, can you go over how to change my chart to same as chart? My pivots look different from yours. So that option is not for the pivots, Brandy. That option is for the trend meter. So if you want to change your trend meter to same as chart, you would go down here. Just turn on your indicators, go down to the bottom right here, click on the screw symbol on the bottom, and then just change this to same as chart. And that's how you would change all of these over here. So that's one thing that you would change. Your pivots, if your pivots look different, you probably have 4 pivots on, right? So these should be default settings. You shouldn't change any of them. However, looking at this right here, you probably have all 4 open, right? Which is fine. You can have all 4 open, but if you want to clean it up, how I have it, we just turn off level 1 and level 2, and then you'd have it looking like ours. This is pretty much how we use it, just to have it cleaned up, because you want the strongest pivots on, not the weak ones, unless you're applying the snipe strategy. The snipe strategy will use all the pivots, but if you're scalping, you only need the last 2 ones, which are stronger. All right. CJ said, yeah, you have to think that hard, let it go. No, exactly, 100%. Let me scroll up real quick and see what else I missed. Yeah, so Rick was just giving some advice here in the Zoom if you guys were on here. Yeah, so Dejan said, I'm on year 2, man. Aggressive trading is really difficult to get over, but I've slowly made it out of it. Yeah, exactly. Trade psychology is like the biggest thing for a lot of people to overcome. So that's really key there. Shane said, does anyone think it'll drop to a 4-hour zone? Possibly. I mean, there's no guarantee it's going to drop to that point, Shane, because, you know, there's always news events that come out. Also, keep in mind that the Fed's speaking today, guys. So there's a lot of news events coming up shortly. We have the 30-year bond auction coming at 10 o'clock. We also have the G20 meeting all day today. Then we have the Fed speaking at 11, and then at 1 p.m. Pretty much all the rest of the day we have the Fed speaking. So I wouldn't recommend trading during the Fed, because they can say a lot of things that will affect the market directly. Scrolling down a little bit. Yeah. Shiva said, stop trading on the delayed YouTube. Yeah, delayed YouTube, it makes it a lot more difficult for it to apply there. Let's see. Ravi, just saw your message. Emmanuel said, I'm done. See you all tomorrow morning. Yes, definitely, Emmanuel. We'll see you tomorrow. The professor is asking, if you're scalping during Asia session, do you want to trade as soon as Asia opens? I probably wouldn't, Professor. I would wait about maybe an hour or 2 hours after the market opens, because you want it to stabilize before you take trades. So I'd be careful with trading during Asia session if you want to trade on open. I would probably wait a couple hours before taking any trades there. Scrolling down. Yeah, thanks, Cece, for reminding me about the FOMC meeting. So we got Fed meetings all day today. Randall also said strong news coming up as well. Noel said, hello, Shawn. Trade using, I don't use NinjaTrader, but other people here have used it as well. Henry said, did we hit the daily TP? I was trading the YM and it came close. I just closed out with 100 points. Yeah, Henry. So yeah, Henry. So it, sorry, let me just respond to this text message. Sorry, guys, I respond to this message right now. Okay, so Henry said, did we hit daily TP? Yeah, Henry. So looking over here at the daily, it hit TP. It got really close. I mean, it spiked right past it. So depending on your spread, if your spread was too wide, then you might have missed a little bit of it, but it did hit TP right here. It literally came down, it spiked, hit TP, and then it came right back up. So yes, the TP was hit here for US 30. All right, let me scroll down real quick. Jean said made 1,800 today, so I'm out of the market. So that's a good decision right there, Jean, for that. The other question, the settings on the session high, low, and what were the? So Wesley, here I'll send it over to you guys, but I'll send you guys a screenshot as well of well, I already took a screenshot, but I will actually, let's go to Rad's chat. Yeah, these are crazy profits right here, guys. So let me just save this real quick. I'll come back and read over the profits, but let me go to me and Rav's chat over here. Rav, I do see your message right here, so I'll respond to you in a little bit. But Rav's profits today, he made 462. So definitely great work right there, Rav. And yeah, so this is the settings right here. So what happened was the K2 sessions high-low indicator was updated by TradingView. They basically defaulted the time zone to New York time. So I had to change mine 3 hours ahead. So basically these are the settings that I have set up for mine. I'm not sure if it's going to work the same for everyone because everyone's on different time zones, but this is the updated settings. So I will, I'll forward this to you guys over here. But this is basically the settings. I'll forward this to the chat actually. Are the updated settings for the K2 sessions high-low indicator. Working on an update to fix the default settings. All right, Wesley. Yeah, so if you go in the chat over there, you'll see I just posted it over there for you to follow it if necessary. Perfect. All right, guys. So let me see what other questions we have here. Hey, morning, Jay. Yeah, man. Morning Truth. Let's see. Deswell said. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, Deswell said, man, I wish I could trade every day. That's my goal, to be a full-time trader. Yeah, at this time, you know, Deswell is a pilot, so that's why he's always flying. He's only with us every so often. But yeah, no, it works perfectly. Like Deswell for S&P as well. S&P as well. So he's in profit 2,800 today. So definitely great work there, Deswell. I mean, that's on top of your pilot money. So you're there making money flying planes, and then also making money trading as well. So definitely great work right there. Riyadh Khan's asking, hi Shawn, does your 75 sub work? How does your 75 sub work? No, we don't offer any signals and we don't offer any copy trading. The 70s, so guys, I mean, it explains right there like what's included. If you're doing that, it's access for the live trading room, right? There's nothing indicating here that there's any copy trading signals. We don't do signals. We don't do copy trading. We don't do any of that stuff. For that subscription, that's going to give you access to the real-time live session. So right now you're on the YouTube, you're delayed about 30 seconds or more because the YouTube is delayed. If you have access to the subscription, you'll have access to the real-time stream, which is on Zoom. So majority of people here are on the Zoom, and that's how you can have real-time access, meaning you can copy these trades as we take them live. If you're on the YouTube, it makes it a little difficult for you guys to copy the trades live because you guys are so delayed. Like for example, if you're trying to catch a scalp here and we're in the scalp for like a few seconds, if not a few minutes, by the time we enter the trade, we're going to be out by the time you try to enter it. So the YouTube makes it very difficult for you to copy the trades, but we don't have a copy system. Basically, what I do is I trade live like I did today. Yeah, basically we trade live, and then if you want to copy the trades as they're being taken, you can do that. But we don't have any copy trading system. Like I don't have a copier to have you link to. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't. My goal here is to teach you guys how to actually trade. I'm not here to just take the trades for you, right? I want to make sure that you guys are self-efficient. You guys can trade on your own. For days where like, you know, I don't trade as much. Like this whole week, I didn't trade much on Monday or Tuesday, but a lot of people still made a lot of profit. Like for me, I took like maybe 2 trades on Monday and Tuesday. But if you guys can see right here, so on Monday, it was the 11th. You can see Charlie here took like, you know, 10 trades. I took like 1 trade on that day, and he made like way more profit than me. And that's what's key here. I want you guys to actually understand and learn how to trade rather than, you know, just copying trades. So I don't do signals, and I don't do any copier service. Other than that, let me see if there's anything else right here. Okay, perfect. And then Delmas wants me to go over the new info on the high-low strategy. So let me just go over everyone's profits here before I miss it. So the other profits here, let's see, we got Mrs. Brickhouse. She locked in another profit, 2,217 for a total of 10,000 for the day. We got Dell over here, locked in a total of 1,027. So nice profit right there as well, Dell. Looking over here, Dell again. Damn, Dell just locked in a little more. So Dell locked in another profit for a total of 1,313. Great work, Dell. And I think that's about it for that. Let me go over here real quick to see if I missed anything here. Okay, so Uncle locked in a total of 2,180. Nice work, Uncle. we only have to do a two session or a two-way profit post, guys, because there's a lot of profits that were made today. So we may have to post twice. Brandy over here, she okay, so yeah, Brandy said, I'm not doing well with my challenge, trading too much, not being patient. I heard you say to be accountable, so and send in my trading log. So I will start doing that daily, Shawn. Thanks for saying that. No, exactly, guys. So like, you know, if you have a problem with trading, guys, with regard to so Brandy understands. She knows that she's not being patient. She knows she's over trading. So when she posts her trades like this is gonna give her a wake up call, right? She's gonna be like, all right, everyone's winning. Why am I not winning? And she understands. She's, you know, that she's trading too much and she's not being patient. So like right here, you can see that she takes like a bunch of trades, right? A bunch of trades, and she has bigger losses than wins, and they just happen too often, right? The key with this is like we'll try to stop. Damn, there's a lot of trades, Randy. She took like I think almost 50 trades here. You know, compared to what we're taking like 3 or 4 trades. So your goal here, Brandy, is to focus on the winners and avoid the losses as much as possible. So it's more about being patient and just waiting for the good trades than taking like every single trade that comes up. So no, big props to you, Brandy, for, you know, for coming, you know, to your senses and understanding that, you know, you have a problem with your trading and you need to get better. So it's only going to take some time, but you're going to get better over time. So no problem with that at all. So definitely great work there. Tommy here locked in a total of 4,922. Great work, Tommy. Looking over here, Narif locked in a total of, that's a lot of profit here. 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, about 6,000 on this account. And then this account over here all wins for about 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, about 6,000 here. So about total, maybe about 10,000 across both accounts. So definitely great work right there, Naith. So let's see if there's anything else here. I think that's it for these right here. All right. So anyways, let's go back to the question here. So Delmas wants me to go over the new requirement here off the 1 minute pivot scalp. So let me go over here real quick. I'll just move this over. And let me see if I can find an example here. Okay, so this is an example right here of the requirement that I just mentioned. So applying this strategy, let me just go back over here real quick. Okay, so the first requirement for the high-low strategy is basically you want to confirm the previous swing high or swing low. So for example, right here, before this high was created, we had this previous high over here, right? So let me go back one more time, just so we can have a better view. All right, so let me turn off the pivots because we don't use the pivots for this strategy. Let me turn off the trend meter as well. All right, so looking at this right here, we have price is going back and forth, right? So for the first requirement, you want to confirm the previous swing high and previous swing low. So for example, here you can see price swings up. We have a high right here, right? So we have a high at this point, and then right here, we have a low. The next requirement is that you want to confirm that price breaks and closes past the previous high. So in order for us to take a trade here, I mean, we wouldn't be able to take a trade there anyways. Let me see if we can go forward. I'm trying to find, okay. So now that we're at this point, you want to confirm a break high, a break and close past price. So in order for us to take a trade here, we need price to break past here, right? Price hasn't broken past there. Next, you want to confirm the direction of momentum using the K² momentum indicator. Right here, we have a buy signal. So in this situation, we're only looking for buys. Vice versa, right here, we would only be looking for sells at this point if we were waiting for it to close below here. Sorry, guys, this might be confusing for you guys because this is just a bad example because it's not really, it's kind of going back and forth. Price was just ranging at this point, so we wouldn't even take this trade here. So let me see if I can find a better example. I just don't want to confuse you guys, especially with this new requirement. See this right here. All right, so I think this is going to be a better example. Let me go to a clean chart actually, because this is going to be really confusing if I mess this up over here. Or it doesn't matter actually. Let me just move this over because the thing is I'm not trading anymore. I'm done for the day. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw this right here. And I'm also going to draw this right here because this is a better example where it would make more sense. Okay, so looking at this right here. So the first requirement is to confirm the previous swing high and swing low. So looking at current price right here, we have the swing high and we have the swing low right here. So we have these two confirmed. The next requirement is you want to confirm a break and close past the previous swing. Right here, we don't have a break and close, but if price was to close below here, it has to break and close, not just break. So right here, it broke below it, but it didn't close. So this wouldn't be an entry. But if it closed below here, we would have had an entry. For the third requirement, you want to confirm that you're trading in the direction of momentum using the K² momentum indicator. So this sell signal right here is going to indicate that we're only looking for sells at this point, right? So with that said, we're only looking for sells. Fourth, you want to confirm that price is not ranging or consolidating. It's going to be a little difficult right here because price is, it looks like it's ranging or consolidating at this point. So technically that probably won't fit the requirement. But the main thing that we're trying to get across here is Delmas is asking about the new requirement, which is confirmed price has not touched the previous swing before the break and close. So as you can see right here, price established the low right here. And you just want to make sure that price just goes right through. So when price goes through, you want it to break through and then close below there. Right here, you can see price is currently testing it, right? It comes down, it tests it 1, 2, 3 times. This is a big no-no. If you guys ever see this, even just one test, this is something that you should avoid. Even if price was to break below here, I would consider this a risky trade and I still wouldn't have taken it because the thing that I noticed when this happens is this creates a fake out, right? So price will come down, it'll fake out, and then as soon as it closes right here, it shoots all the way back up for a loss. So this is what I mean by this right here, Delmas. Do you understand what I'm trying to get across to you guys? It's better if it's like explained real time. It's kind of hard to explain real time because we don't have anything available right now. But actually, we do have something real time. It's like what happened right here. Let me see if I can go to the most recent trade that we had. Let's see. No, because I was trying to find something where like it was an actual example where it became a losing trade. It's kind of hard because this strategy doesn't lose very much. It rarely loses. So let me see if this closes below here. We might have to go to like Asia session or something where price is moving a lot slower. All right, I think this is a good example right here. No, it's not because it didn't break below it. No, not that one. Okay, actually, this is a perfect example right here. Okay, so let me go over here. I just want to show you like where this is applied, like where it makes sense, like why I came up with this requirement. All right, so let me get the requirements again right here. Scroll in a little bit. Okay, so here we go. The first requirement, you want to confirm the previous swing, which would be this swing right here, right? Because we have a swing high, swing low, swing high, and then nothing from there, right? This is a swing low. So first requirement, confirm the previous swing, which should be right here. Second requirement, you want to confirm a break and close past the previous swing. So let me just go over here real quick. All right, there's a break and close. So first requirement, confirm a previous swing high, swing low, which should be right here. Second requirement, confirm price breaks and close past the previous swing low, since we're looking for a sell. Right here is a break and close, right? So this technically would be an entry, but we're going to avoid this entry because I included the new requirement. So right here, we have requirement 1. Here we have requirement 2. Third, you want to confirm the direction of momentum. Right here, we have a sell momentum signal. So with that said, we can identify that price is going to be going down, right? So first requirement met, second requirement here, third requirement, we have the direction of momentum right here for a sell. So we're looking for a sell. Third requirement is to confirm price is not ranging or consolidating. Obviously, price is moving directional, so it's not ranging or consolidating. So that qualifies as requirement number 4. The new requirement that I just mentioned here, confirm price has not touched the previous swing before the break and close, happened right before it. So see this previous candle, price actually came down and touched the previous swing, but it didn't close below it. So with that said, requirement 5 has not been met. So you would have avoided this trade. And I'll show you why, because if you took this trade here for a short, you would have gotten burnt because it ended up reversing all the way back up, right? And this is why you would avoid this trade. If this didn't happen here, you would take the trade. But since this requirement wasn't met, we don't take this trade here. You would have avoided this loss. So this is something that I just started to notice. You know, we've been applying this strategy for a while now during the live sessions. And I realized that whenever the trades are bad, it's because they've been tested previously in the past, because this is just a fake out. You know, it came out, broke below here, and then it faked out and shot all the way back up for reversal. So this is exactly what this requirement here means. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Know, obviously I'm going to keep doing some more testing. What I'm doing at this point is I'm just trying to find ways to make the strategy better, right? The strategy is really good already. You guys can see everyone's profits pretty much every day. Like, let's see, like this right here. Here, looking at this right here. Let me see this real quick. Like Narith, he's been applying this strategy pretty much all day, like, right? So he has all these wins right here. And this over here is exactly what he's been applying, this specific strategy. So I'm not sure if he identified like already what I had identified, because this, I mean, like this thing right here is like basically what he's been applying. He explained it like on Sunday. He's been applying it like pretty much every day. I mean, you guys are pricing his profits here. I can probably look him up right here. All right, yeah. So these are pretty much his profits, right? He just has straight wins because he's been applying the strategy. I'm not sure if he already identified this thing before I even released it to you guys or, you know, updated you guys with it. But yeah, for example, right here, this is exactly what we are, you know, what we're looking for here. So this is what the requirement is. So Delmas, I'm not sure if this makes sense to you, but we're going to keep applying it, and you'll see it being applied more and more as we continue on with our forward testing. Thierry's asking about the indicator. So this indicator isn't ready yet, Thierry. This is an indicator that we're working on right now currently. It's still in forward testing phase. So once it's done, it'll be released to you guys in the future. Randy's asking what's a TP stop loss for the high-low strategy. We don't have one set yet, Randy. We're still testing it. So there's different things that you can use. You can use the normal 1 minute TP stop loss. I know Kip's been using 150 pip stop loss and 100 pip TP, but I think it might be a little too tight. So maybe you want to do 100 to 100, or if you want to use a normal 300 to 100, you can use that as well. But currently right now, we don't have a specific one. You know, the strategy is still work in progress, guys. There's no specific TP stop loss that we're using just yet. But the TP is always going to be around 100 pips. That's generally going to be the TP. The main thing that we need to figure out is a stop loss. We don't know where to place a stop loss yet. We need to do a bit more testing to figure that out. All right, so other than that, I think that's it, guys. So if you guys do have any other questions, you know, feel free to reach out, and then we can answer your questions. So other than that, let's see. Yeah, Delma City, I understand it perfectly. If it tests the zone too many times, it'll probably fake you out. No, exactly, 100% Delmas. And I agree with your analysis on that as well. So guys, hopefully you guys locked in a lot of profits. It's about to be 8 o'clock, so this is done. This is it for my session. If you guys do have questions, you know, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next live session. But definitely great profits amongst everyone here so far. So you guys are doing pretty well for the most part. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for the day. If you guys do have questions, you know, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a great rest of your morning. I don't recommend you guys trade because we do have a lot of news coming up. You know, just keep that in mind. We have Fed speaking the rest of the morning. Also, we have a couple news events. We have a 30-year bond auction coming at 10 o'clock. Also, we have the G20 meeting going all day today. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you guys don't have to trade, I recommend you guys just sit out the market. Otherwise, if you guys do decide to trade, use a smaller lot size, and remember to protect your positions whenever possible. So have a great rest of your morning, guys, and then I will see you guys